You know what's strange? Every summer we spend money trying to cool our body. We buy bigger fans, better coolers, cold drinks, ice cream, fancy juices. But by the afternoon, we're still sitting under the fan saying, "Why do I still feel so tired?" Maybe the problem isn't outside. Maybe it's sitting on your plate. Think about it. You come home after being out in the heat. Your shirt is sticking to your back. Your face feels hot. The first thing you want is something freezing cold. So you grab a soft drink. For the first few minutes, it feels amazing. But half an hour later, you're thirsty again. Your body still feels heavy, and somehow you feel even more lazy. That's because your body wasn't asking for sugar. It was asking for help. Summer is like your body's daily exam. Every minute, it's trying to keep your temperature normal. It's working harder than you can see, and every food you eat either makes that job easier or makes it even harder. The funny thing is, many of the foods our grandparents gave us during summer are now called old-fashioned. But they understood something many of us have forgotten. Let's start with the simplest one. A glass of lemon water. Not the bottled one, just plain water, fresh lemon, and a tiny pinch of salt. It costs almost nothing, yet after coming home from the heat, it often feels better than many expensive drinks. Why? Because when you sweat, you don't only lose water, you also lose tiny minerals your body needs to keep working properly. Lemon water doesn't perform magic. It simply gives your body back some of what the sun quietly took away. And that's why you suddenly feel alive again. Now, here's another thing that many people ignore. Curd. Have you noticed how often Indian homes serve curd during summer? There is a reason. After eating oily food, many people feel sleepy, uncomfortable, and lazy. But when your meal includes fresh curd, it often feels lighter. Your stomach stays happier. Your body doesn't feel like it's carrying extra weight. You don't need expensive Greek yogurt or flavored cups from the supermarket. Plain, homemade curd does the job beautifully. Sometimes the cheapest food is also the smartest. Now let me ask you something. When was the last time you ate cucumber because you actually wanted to? Most people don't. They eat it only because someone else put it on the plate. That's a mistake. Cucumber is almost like food that carries its own bottle of water. Take a few slices, add a little lemon, a pinch of black salt. That's it. No fancy recipe, no cooking, just something fresh that quietly helps your body deal with the heat. And then comes something that almost disappeared from many homes: mint. Not mint-flavored candy, real mint. Have you ever rubbed a mint leaf between your fingers? Even its smell makes you feel fresh. Add mint to homemade lemonade, mix it into curd, make a simple mint chutney. Your body may not suddenly become colder, but your mouth and brain feel refreshed, making hot afternoons much easier to handle. Here's another interesting habit. Some people think skipping meals helps during summer. I don't feel hungry anyway. So they eat almost nothing until evening. Then they become extremely hungry and finish a huge, oily dinner. Their body has to work overtime to digest it. The next morning, they wake up feeling tired again. The problem wasn't the weather, it was the pattern. Small, lighter meals during hot days usually leave you feeling far more comfortable than one giant meal. Now let's talk about something many people don't expect to hear. Onions. Yes, plain onions. In many Indian homes, raw onion is served with lunch during summer. Some people eat it without even knowing why. For generations, people believed onions helped the body deal better with hot weather. Whether you enjoy them in a salad or with your meal, they're an inexpensive summer tradition that has stayed around for a reason. And then there's Khas, simple buttermilk. No expensive health drink can replace how refreshing a cold glass of homemade Khas feels after lunch. It's light, it helps digestion, and unlike sugary drinks, it doesn't leave you feeling thirsty again a little later. If coconut water fits your budget, that's wonderful. Drink it when you can. But if it doesn't, don't feel like you're missing some secret. A homemade glass of Khas or lemon water can still be one of the smartest choices you make this summer. Healthy doesn't always mean expensive. Sometimes, healthy means opening your own kitchen instead of opening another bottle. Now let's talk about the biggest mistake almost everyone makes: coming home from the heat and immediately eating ice cream. It feels amazing for a few minutes, but that quick happiness often disappears fast. Your body still needs proper hydration and real food. Ice cream is a treat, not a replacement for water. Not a replacement for fruit, not a replacement for a balanced meal. Enjoy it. Just don't expect it to solve the problem your body is actually facing. Here's a challenge. Tomorrow, before eating or drinking anything after coming home, stop for just 5 seconds. Ask yourself one question. What does my body really need right now? Not, what am I craving? But, what is my body asking for? Sometimes the answer will be a glass of water, sometimes lemon water, sometimes curd, sometimes cucumber, sometimes Khas. Such a tiny question can completely change your summer. Because good health isn't built by one perfect meal, it's built by small choices repeated quietly. And that's the beautiful thing. You don't need expensive products. You don't need imported superfoods. You don't need trendy diets. Your kitchen already has many of the foods that keep you cool naturally this summer. Maybe all you needed was to notice them again. So the next time the heat makes you feel tired, don't blame summer immediately. Take a look at your plate. It might be telling you the real story. Take care of your body today, and your body will quietly take care of you tomorrow. Until next time, stay cool, stay healthy, and keep shining. Shine more.